Uh, talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things, ayy. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings, ayy. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talk, you can't structure things. While I structure entries, exit scaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you been things. Liquidity sweet, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people of things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, rock, keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions, loud things. End of day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, truth, cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generational kings. You ain't got no chicken wings.
That's right, guys. You ain't got no chicken wings. Here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. It's cold today. It's cold, cold, cold. So no walking today. I just turned on the treadmill, start walking. It's like, man, I'm gonna start sweating. It's gonna be cold. No thanks. So no walking today. Today I will take a day off, and it's okay. Today is gonna be a day off, but we're not taking a day off from trading, or at least looking at the market. Are you trading today? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Are you trading today? If so, did you have a good day, or was it not so good? Let me know. I'm very interested to see that. We got several people in the house, so let's go ahead and get started. We have wow, Striker Heart with the first. Appreciate you, Striker Heart, very much. We got Shep in the house. We got Newbie Crypto in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see here. Newbie Crypto says, what a killer day today. Scalpers Paradise. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Catching up with the chat. Okay. So here, yes, definitely like and subscribe. Appreciate you greatly, and thank you for showing up, man. I never know how to pronounce your name, but I do thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. Took a long on Bitcoin targeting, is that New York high? Very nice, very nice. Let's see if we can get it. Chicken wings, very nice. I had some, my ribeye steaks yesterday. And I also, since I was cooking, I also put the shoulder roast in the Instapot, and I ate some of that today when I came home. So good, so good. You can't go wrong doing roast. You really can't. Oh man, I love it. So every roast I've done come out beautiful, perfect, so delicious. I think that's all I'm gonna buy from now on. It's just whatever type of roast they have, I'm just gonna buy the roast. Because you can't mess it up, you really can't. You ain't got no more chicken wings. Mark Dutch in the house. What's up, Mark Dutch? Appreciate you guys being here. We got Techman TV in the house. What's up, buddy? What is
589 has donated $5 and says #free Jerome Powell.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much, Wick. Appreciate you greatly. Any donations that y'all do, it really does help support the channel. So I do thank you very much for that. Let's see here. We got Wick's wife. Fine 89, also Wick as well. Let's see here. Newbie Crypto says longest printing. Let's go. Who took the long with me? Who took the long with Newbie? Put 333s in the chat. Oh, I love it. Let's see here. Show me your hot wings, mama. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Johnny December, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. Wish it was cold here, man. It's cold. It's cold. Well, it's not cold. It's like 40 something degrees. It's gonna, I believe, freeze possibly early morning. But here in the house, it's cold. I just turned on the heater. I should have turned it on earlier, but I just turned on the heater, and but right now it's cold, very cold. Let's see here. You robbing a bank, Joe? Crypto going to. It's funny. When I was on Blockchain Brews show yesterday, and he's like, Joe, you want to come on? I was like, yeah, man. So I had this on, I had this, and it was dark. It was really dark in here. I had to adjust the camera settings for whatever reason, the reset, and it looked really, really dark. And he goes, man, Joe, you looking like a ninja or something. And I go and I look like, man, it looks like I'm gonna rob a bank. But yeah, that's funny. It's funny you say that. Let's see here. Going down the list. And thank you, Wick, for that. Again, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Rashad. I will definitely forget. So just let me know. Hey, my name's Rashad. Thank you, Rashad. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Rashad. See here. Hey, we got me, Damien, in the house. What's up, me, Damien? Appreciate you, man. Let's look at Aster and Bitcoin. Yeah. Bitcoin Cash for long? Sure. So let's look at Aster. Yeah, Aster is really, really down. And Bitcoin Cash for long. And this is for Meet Damien. Roger that. Let's see here. Nice 40 sounds. Great. 80 here as always. Wow. 80 degrees. Where you at, Johnny? Where you at? Let's look at crypto bubbles on the daily. We have IP up 18%. Now, granted, IP has come down and been going down. And it continues to go down, blah, blah, for like forever. But today we had 18.4%. So you're saying there's hope. Possible. Is that the only double-digit green? Wow, that's so horrible. Caesar on X. What's up, Caesar? This dude right here is one of my longtime buddies. Caesar, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the like or whatever is on X. Appreciate you greatly, or the heart. Greetings, a blessing to you, my friend. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, Caesar, he's a really good dude. I love talking to this dude, and he's man. I've known him for like 5 years now, maybe a little bit longer. He's a real good guy, and that's one thing too. Like you're gonna find good people in the space, and when you find them, keep them. You know, keep in touch with them, because there's a lot of bad actors in the space. We all know that. We always get duped and everything else. But he's a good guy. Wow, really nice. I mean, 80 degrees is not bad. But if you want cold, yeah, it's bad. Let's look at the hourly time frame. On the hourly, we got the mixture, some green, some red. Once again, normally I do my stepper, which is my treadmill, but I don't want to sweat, and it being cold and everything. Tomorrow, probably, or I might just do it before the stream. Tomorrow I'll get up. Well, I don't know, because I might be on another stream. I don't know. We'll see. I might be on another channel stream, so we'll see. We got Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you greatly. Melissa, one love. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. And you're my favorite. You're my favorite. For the bubbles, we have a mixture up and down. Does that mean Bitcoin's going up or down? We're going to look in just a second. See here. On Turbo? 200X on Turbo? Really? 200? Ouch. That's crazy. What do you... And... yeah, I've never done it. I've never done it. Keep it up, Joe. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have to keep it up. Let's see here. Today, I did not have a honey bun. I haven't had a honey bun. How many days is that now? I don't even know. Like 7, maybe? I don't know. 6? I don't know. I didn't have a honey bun. Today, instead of a honey bun, I ate some melon. I ate some melon on my lunch, or my break rather. So I had that. And I was doing a lot of walking today. Real good day today at work. So yeah. Let us look at the Fear and Greed Index. Let's refresh the page. It was at 27. Now it's at 26. We have dropped 1 point. Liquidations heat map on the 24-hour time frame. We're going to reduce the threshold to 0.5. Thanks to our friend Al, who showed us this. So 0.5. There we go. And so on the 24-hour time frame, we have more to the downside than to the upside. Does this mean we're going to go down? Not really, but it's an area of interest. It could potentially go down. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Shout out to Melon. Yes. We have, it's kind of sporadic, but we have more to the downside than the up. Let us look at the 3-day. Let's see here. Sugar Heart, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. Joe is my honey bun. You funny. And some honey buns. There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let's see here. We got the ninjas in the chat for JR. Got the ninjas in the chat. Very, very nice. And there's the ninja, the new ninja shout out emoji. This is JR's emoji. So shout out to JR. Let's see here. Alex says hello to everybody. Shout out to the magnets. Let's go. Let's go. Sugarheart says sold at 220 and bought at 164. See here? Am I a trader yet? Yes. I'm going to say yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's see here. On the 3-day, it looks really, really bright to the downside. Really bright. So does this mean that we're going to break this level and come down? No, I just know that we cannot. It's impossible. We cannot come down here unless we first break this level. And because we broke the level, does it mean we're going there? Nope. It means we're closer. So it's just, it kind of makes sense. Since we're closer, the chance of it going there is greater. Does it have to? Nope. Because it can always reverse. It can always reverse. All right. Strike a bun. I love it. Let's look at the weekly for funsies. Let's look at the weekly. Alex says, shout out to all the shout outs in here. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. So we're looking at the weekly. We have more that's being built up to the top side. Why? Because there's a lot of people that are shorting. They see this range and they're like, you know what? We're going to come down. It's just market manipulation. And so they're shorting it, and that's what's creating all this to the upside. So all I know, we cannot get this until we start breaking these levels. So I don't even worry about it. We can't get this until we start breaking this level first, right around 91-ish. We can't come down here. So that's my thought process. JR says, if you're trying, you're a trader, bro. Yeah. If you're trying, you're a trader. People that give up lose the title. Yep. Very true. Yeah. And the worst thing you can do in crypto is give up. What's the worst thing you can do? Like when you first start, of course you try to get rich really quick. Some people do it. but then they lose it because they didn't know how to trade. They just got lucky. Some people lose a lot of money. Some people join groups and they realize that, oh, they're just posting 10, 15, 20 charts a day. It's a numbers game. They realize that. Then there's some where like you find your style, whether it's scalp trading, swing trading, day trading, investing, you know. Then as you're doing it for a while, then you're like, you know what? I'm going to have some in investments. Not going to touch it. I'm going to have some where I just scalp trade because I like the excitement. And other ones, I'll just buy them. I'll just buy them and hold them for a couple weeks or a month or whatever. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Mark Dutch says, my ex-girlfriend was a great trader. She came in with nothing and left with half my stuff. Yep, very true. That's what they be doing. That's what they be doing. Yeah, females, they're so incredibly lucky, especially the attractive ones. The ones that aren't attractive, I'm sorry, you get kind of treated like a guy. Nobody cares about you. I mean, somebody maybe, I guess. But if you're an attractive female, man, you get to live at a place for free. You get to eat for free and drink for free and go out and have a great time. And all you have to do is like carry $20 just in case. Man, you guys are so lucky. So lucky. See, Mark Dutch says, never give up. Joe married 3 times. That's right. That's right. My first one, lazy. I was young and dumb. My second one, boring. She was great though. I mean, she didn't like going out and spending money, and there was nothing like, she didn't have to have like the latest and greatest clothing or jewelry or accessories or nothing. She was like the best when it came to not spending money. Just very boring. And at this time, man, I'm making money left and right. I'm a registered nurse, working crazy hours, making crazy money, wanted to live like a rock star, and I did, but she didn't want any part of it. So she was very boring. Then my last one, super crazy sexy, the hottest woman I've ever been with. Oh my gosh. But she was really crazy, really crazy. So yeah, that's my breakdown of my marriages. Oh no, Newbie says, shout out to all my lifers out there. Put 333s in the chat. No, don't do it. Let's see here. If you buy altcoins, don't lose half your stuff with the divorce because, yep, you'll be broke. Yep, true. Oops, wrong trade. Oh, Newbie crypto. Oh, you're funny. Oops, wrong trade. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Right now, Clash is still looking good. As long as we don't break, you know, this zone right here, 0.02635, 0.02444. This is an area that we would like to see it bounce from if it does come down. If it breaks 0.02346, this one right here, danger, because it could be really bad for us and just come down. Now, granted, I'm not in this trade, but we're talking about it way back over here and then some. It did break our level, went up to 117%, retraced beautifully, and now it's kind of losing the momentum, which is fine. Let it pull back all the way down here and then come up. Let's see here. That was funny. That was funny. Oops, wrong stream. That was very funny. Lifers, yeah, they get the hammer. Wrong chat, newbie. Would it be wrong for me to time him out? He's funny. I love it too. Newbie crypto. He's always, who took the trade with me? Put 33 in the chat. That's funny. I only date attractive women. Do I need to switch to ugly ones? If you switch to ugly ones, they'll do more for you. They'll clean, cook, all that fun stuff. The attractive ones, they're used to, you know, people bending over backwards for them. But some are cool though. Some are cool. Some are down to earth. Some are down to earth. I will say that. $20 is $20. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Shep says, yeah, only get by on my looks, Joe. Nice. Yeah, for me, shoot, man. You make money. They don't care about that you're fat. I'll tell you that right now. I'm a testament to that. You make money. I like that song from, oh, who's the one who sings that? It's an old song where he's like, you know, I was fat and they didn't want to, talk to me. Same size a year later, and they're wanting to talk to me because my pocket stuck out more than my belly. And that is so true. That's because they can go out to dinner and have the nice stuff, and sure, you're fat, but they'll deal with it because they get all the money. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, let's see here. Hello, head up. With blind people. That's funny. That's funny. See here. Going down the list. That's funny. Nice. Johnny says, this island is a tourist island. New ones every week. Always new talent. There you go. Very nice. Media even says, for the troubles and headaches, stick to the prettiest and youngest you can find. Yep. Very true. Very true. That is very, very true. Let's see here. Uh-oh. If they love my fanny pack, then it's a definite go. All right, so Bitcoin, we're looking here, where they can possibly come up, our plan A. We actually came down into our zone, went straight up, only to come straight down. Man, that was rough. I was thinking hopefully bounce here, maybe here. Came straight down, started coming up again. I thought we were going to roll over. I thought we were going to do this, where we come up, maybe to here, 91.1, and then roll over. This was my plan A. I didn't put it here, but this was my plan A. Now, did this happen? Nope. We actually went up and then continued going up, making a lower high barely. Coming down, this looked like a great area for it to continue going up, but then it rolled over. Oh crap, level 1. Coming down here, coming up. We don't want oh crap level 2. If we have oh crap level 2, if it breaks this level right around 91, then we could see this happening. Where, let's say right here, we could see this, let's say come down here. I don't think it's going to respect the box like it kind of has been, but maybe to the midway point, to this, and then this. So, sorry about that. Let's see here. So let me put this right here. That way we know it's here. So if it breaks this level, put this in white, 91.052. This is what we could be looking at. So be very careful, be very cautious right now. Yes, it looks like it's trying to bounce up and gain strength, but this could also, it could just be like a fake out. If we break this level, this will be our key factor to know, like, uh-oh. Let's see here. You ain't fat, Joe, you fluffy. Or big boned, as Carmen says. Yes, I love Carmen when he says that. I'm big boned. Yeah, very true. Very true. Now, this would be an okay area for it to bounce off of, but to me, it kind of went too low. Now, it doesn't mean that it can't go up. It just, if we go from the swing low to the high, the retracement, I like to see it 382, maybe 0.5. You can see that it kind of went to my worry zone, 0.5, 618, went there, started coming up, which is good, kind of re-entered my worry zone, 0.5, 618. But it's trying to come up. If it comes back in here, this is what I think might happen, to where it comes down, comes back up, and boop, breaks to 786, takes 100% of what it just gave, and continues up. So that's what I'm looking for, potentially it happening if we break this level. So let's go ahead and make this level nice and thick. Now, what could also happen, let's go ahead and delete this because we don't want to see where it could retrace to, or, the strength of it. Now, what could also happen is we could from here break this level, come up here, not so much make a higher high yet, come down, possibly retest this level here, and then now start working our way up and then continuing up. So let's see which one. I'm gonna have to say this is my plan A currently, even though I am aware of this. And we're gonna look at those longs for you. See if we can also get into those longs. This is my plan A for Bitcoin. Now, of course, we always look at Bitcoin zoomed out, but this one, we're just gonna go zoomed in and then continue with the show. So Aerodrome Finance, why are we looking at this? Oh, I think it would come down to come up. Let's go zoom out. What was this about? Oh, so we were here, and I'm thinking we're gonna come up to about here, and we did, to potentially come down. We're starting to come down. Let's see if we continue down, and then maybe come all the way down here and come up. We'll see. But let's look at Aster. Aster for log. Too risky for me. Extremely too risky. I was actually looking at this right before the stream, about an hour ago. It's too risky. Now, granted, it's starting to bounce up, but there's no structure here. And because there's no structure, could it continue going up? Sure, of course. But for me personally, this is the first break of a high. Well, no, we had a break here too. I don't know, man. I mean, that would be like the bottom, you know, of this move. Could it do something like this? I hope so. For everybody who's in that long. Man, this retrace was too wicked. You know, we haven't come up. I would like to have seen it bounce maybe here at the lowest. And it kept on coming down. Man, that looks wicked. See here, Techman says, if it were still the holidays, we could say festivity plump. Festivity, yes, definitely. Yes. Very true. Very true. Let's go to the 4 hour. I mean, we are in this zone, or trying to re-enter this zone. You know what? Let me delete all this junk. No, because I need these levels. You know what? Let me delete all this junk. What is this? It's on YouTube. Okay. And so let's delete. 12 drawings, get out of here. Okay, so let's see if I can see anything on the daily. No, because what's the percentage of that? Here to here. Okay, that's nothing. So let me do this. Magnet tool. So this is, you know, definitely we don't want to break this level. 0.6694. We definitely don't want to break that. Because hopefully this is the low. Hopefully. But to me, it's too low. It's too low. I mean, we went lower than this, which is not good. But we could just be getting the liquidity. So let's go 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, and that's wicked. What are we here? It's actually these candles right here. Like this area right here, actually this zone. So go from here to here. Just drag it across. Look at all the candle bodies that stop in this zone. See all these candle bodies that stop and wicks. It's on the 4 hour time frame. And then look at this one. So we had candle bodies stop. Some wicks barely passed through it. Candle bodies almost. Wicks stopped right on it. Wick stopped right on it. Candle body closed. Candle body closed. Candle body closed. Wick barely passed it. So, and it lost it. You know, here we had potential reversals with the buying pressure wicks, and then nope, buying pressure wicks, nope, and then now a green candle. So that's good. 1 hour. I don't like how we just down, 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 up, down, down. So in order for me to potentially get safer, I mean, even though this isn't a, like this, up, down, very easy to see pivots. But here it's down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. It's weak. Like I personally would not even consider this right here. See here, Newbie Crypto says, Joe gotta sing the pump song. If you know, you know. Yes. I don't know the pump song. I do know the pump song. I love it when Jason Casper, I love it when he sings it. And he raps really well. It does look like it wants to pump. Yeah, it's super risky though. Super extremely risky. You know, it could come and take all of this, which is good. 15-minute. Man, scary money don't make no money. We all know that. And like for me, it needs to break. Oh, something. Because it could, just like this, how we broke this level, people are going long, and then what happens? Boop, they got stopped out. It broke this level, people start going long, and then boop, they got stopped out. Here they couldn't go long. Here they couldn't go long because they didn't break any levels. Here people broke levels. They were entered and they just got them. Here, same thing, it got them. Here, could this be the same thing? Possible. So for me, it's too risky. I would personally have to have an alert right here. So set alert, and then we'll actually set the alert. And how far away is it from here to here? 1%. It's nothing. I'll wait 1%. Now, if we're doing like a crazy scalp trade, maybe 10x leverage, then, you know, I could possibly consider taking this trade, having an entry here, having a lower entry here, and maybe a lower entry here. But for me, it's too risky for me. It hasn't established an uptrend yet. It's still working on its downtrend. This could potentially be the start of an uptrend, and you could catch the absolute bottom. But for me, okay. Johnny December says, love what you're getting some TA right now. Thanks, Trade Nutrition. Oh yeah, man, you got it. Yeah, this is my thought process. Now, of course, every trader is different. For me, I trade safer, and I have to wait. Now, let's just say from here, it comes down to here, and it comes up to here, and then maybe say it comes down again and comes up. What are traders going to see? Oh, look, we have a complex inverse head and shoulders. We have a shoulder, a head, a shoulder to the upside. I don't see any of that. I see this zone that needs to break. So I don't worry about any of this stuff. I worry about this. Let's see here. What else do I see? Now that's if we go up. Now, could we come down? Sure, of course, because this right now is our major level of resistance or selling pressure. We could come up here, come down, and then whoop, come down again and continue what it's been doing. So for me, this one, it's too risky. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash. Oh, so what I'm going to do, this is a shortcut. Right now, we are in the YouTube rapid fire watch list. I'm going to do Alt and W, and it puts it at the very bottom of the current watch list. So that's very important. That's a shortcut. And I got that from, where did I get that from? I forgot who I got it from. It was in JR's Discord. But he just said he did Alt W. It's like, what does Alt W do? And then I found it. I was like, oh yeah. So Alt W puts it in its current thing. See here, Newbie Crypto says, yeah, breaking market structure to the upside is definitely safer. Now, granted, you'll make more money than me. I just won't wait as long as you. You know what I mean? Because there's some trades where people into the trade, it's like, I don't know, man, I'm going to wait. And then, so they're in the trade like 4 or 5 days longer than when I get into the trade, but they make more money than me. But for me, when I enter, hopefully I can start making money much sooner because it's already moving. It's going in the direction that we're looking for it to go. So, but you know, if you're trading more aggressively, you could potentially make more than me, and I'm okay with that. I just don't want to. I don't want to lose as much. Now, this one looks really good. I would expect it to retrace though, but it looks really good. This is way different than the first one. And retracing 1%, really? Come on, that's nothing. This one looks phenomenal. All right, so it's been looking good. Let's go to the 3-day. And what I'm doing, oh my gosh. What have I been doing? I haven't been looking at Bitcoin Cash. Holy smokes. That looks amazing. Wow. Bitcoin Cash for the win. That's all I gotta say. That is freaking amazing. This is our level we need to break. We break this. I think Bitcoin Cash. Oh no, I'm thinking, were we in that one? No, we were in BNB. Oh man, this one looks amazing. I would like to see it pull back and then go. I don't know if we'll get that much though. And again, this is more of a macro. You know, that's if we break out of this zone. Man, between 10 and 15%, and about 10% pullback is nothing. I was afraid that was gonna be like 30% or 40%. Man, this looks so incredibly, thank you, Damien. This looks so incredibly bullish. It's ridiculous. So what are traders gonna see? Well, first they're gonna see a double bottom. Beautiful double bottom, or a W for the win. Here is where it hopefully would have popped out, retested, moon mission. Everybody gets Lambos. Everybody. You get a Lambo, you get a Lambo, everybody. But instead, they start going sideways. So because it started going sideways, this pattern is now invalid because we started coming down. But for all the pattern traders out there, if one pattern doesn't work, well, then let's make up another one. We have a cup and a handle. And then if it goes to the upside, well, then great. Their pattern played out, blah, blah, blah. What I see is zones. What I see are zones. You could have, what else could you have? I think that's probably what they'll see. If you get somebody who is extremely horrible at patterns, oh my gosh, and I've seen a lot of them. Look guys, we have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Calm down, calm down. If you're doing this, please stop, please. Because that is not, this is an inverse head and shoulders, guys. We have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. No. Doesn't work like that, guys. Doesn't work like that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Strigard says, I thought about it, but I won't mess with it right now. Very nice. A scammy cup in handy. Yes, very true. Very true. But this looks great. You know, we had this little pullback, double bottom, came up. If it would have come down further, well, it's a triple bottom. And then a quadruple bottom, and then whatever. It's like, come on, man, just focus on this part up here. So we did pull back really nicely too. How much did we pull back? Banging tool on from the low to the high, right there. Pull back to 0.5, tapped it a few times, started coming up, looks strong. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, if we pull back here, we're looking at about, yeah, so about 10% for it to go to 0.5. And even if it went to 15%, which would be the 618, still good, still strong. You know, once we break this, if we break this level, this is when we need to watch out. 471. We break that level, then we could come down much further to get all this. And then, you know, maybe it goes down to $50 and we can buy it then in the bear market. Who knows? But to me, this looks really nice. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I think we're gonna cut this stream in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. Let's see. We got people leaving already. Let's see here. Man, this looks so good. And it broke this level. Finding support. Newbie Crypto says, I never understood pattern trading. It seems really confusing for me personally. Yeah, so for pattern trading, all it is levels. It's levels and trend lines that we give a name to. That's all it is. It's levels and trend lines. So if you were to look at, when you look at anything really. So this would be a bull flag. So you have a pole and then you have the flag, but then the flag goes deeper. So then traders will change their pattern and they'll do it like this. So it's still a flag, but then it extends out. So it's no longer a flag. If it could be a falling channel, but if they were contracting, I guess you can say, then it'd be a falling wedge. Or if it was expanding. So it's a whole bunch of nonsense in my opinion, because even if it does break a trend line, let's say it breaks this, but here is our level. It's a perfect example. We broke the trend line, people buy because they broke the trend line. It's no longer in the downtrend. However, if you're doing market structure, you're not entering. And then look what happens, came right back in. Then we come up, we make this resistance. Again, market structure is king. And then it comes right back down again. And then it comes up again, and now it breaks the level. Okay, now we can enter. But because it went up so much, we would expect it to pull back to maybe here. We would add to our entry here. Did that happen? Nope. It went up and then started doing this number. And now what we don't want is we don't want to break this like zone, and we do. We come down only to tap and then come up and break this. But I mean, it's easy to do after the fact, but this is what I do in the moment as well. Okay, so speaking about in the moment. And we came up, down a little bit, a lot lower than I would like 786, 80%. Came up and then pulled back, came up, pulled back nicely, came up, pulled back nicely. Then we pulled back and we broke this. So what we have to be careful for, short term anyway, is for us to come back into this zone, this little, and I'll show you the zone just a second in case y'all can't see it. We have to be very careful with this. And I'll draw that zone just a second. For the macro, this looks very bullish, but we do have to be very careful because I don't even know what it's just like 3% or something from here. Okay. Oh, this is where we wanted to pull back to, 10, 15%. This would be so much of a gift if we can get it. So much of a gift. So the zone that I'm worried about in the short term is this zone. I like extending it. Didn't touch anything else. See some points. That's the zone I'm worried about. Because we could come up and get rejected, come down, break this pivot that we just are creating, and then come after this, to come after this, to come after this, which would be great because then it'd go into our zone in here. And normally I don't, this is my worry zone, but for this one, this coin is so strong that potentially, hopefully it'll bounce. Looking at the macro, it'll bounce, hopefully. Let's see here, still hanging in here. Very nice. I just fell asleep. Oh no. Patterns, I think, are losing their steam of current condition. Yeah, true. True. But, I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. I have to see what happens here. So for me personally, could I catch this right now? Sure, but I won't want to. I don't want to. I want to see this. What's the percentage? 3%. It is nothing. I'm gonna wait. Let's see here. Let me zoom out again. Oh, all-time high though. Get all-time high, get FOMO. Potentially. Sometimes they come down. And that's what we just do level by level. Man, we're so close. You know what? What we could do, because we're right at resistance, start coming up. The pullback, I mean, you're looking at what, 0.5% or something? 1%. If you want to, because once the FOMO hits, it could be like all these other coins that have recently done all-time highs and they've just gone crazy. If you wanted to, and this is a risky play. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if you wanted to, you could enter right now, have a stop loss of about 2%. And if you get stopped out, well, then more than likely it's going to do the previous price action that we just talked about, retracing about 10, 15%. But this would be our stop loss at 610. If you want, you don't like even numbers, you can put it down a little bit more. But I would enter right now. Blue means enter. And again, this is just like a higher risk type trade, but we're only risking 2%. And then I would have a lower entry. I'd have a lower entry, let's say about 1.5%. So this is my lower entry. Right here. Lower entry. I like it. And then because this could happen where we go up, what we're doing here is we're kind of like letting you know that if it does roll over, what you don't want is you don't want the break of this level. We'll change this to white 617. So that is my thought process. I like it. It's risky, you know, plus we have all this right here that we could come up to and then pull back what I would be expecting to come up. I like it. All right, guys. Well, that's the show. That's the end of the show. I noticed a lot of people dropping, and that's okay. I do appreciate you greatly. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you on the next video. We're going to be live tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this every single day. And I do thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next one. Now, I got to find, let's do this. Let's do the outro. Make it bounce. Let's go. See you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. And very awkward outro that I just did for like 7 minutes. Take care. Oh yeah. Not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. Let's do it. See ya. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save me. Everything I say. Wrong one.
Yo. Trade intuition, reading the charts, Fibonacci levels playing their part. Price runs high, then pulls right back. Catch that zone, watch it react. Made by Fibonacci. crazy, yeah, the math don't lie. Price gotta retrace before it touch new highs. Golden pocket sitting at that 0.5 to 0.618. Wait for the bounce, it's not too late. Pull back clean to the 382. Still got strength, bulls coming through. Halfway deep, that's a solid bet. But below 0.618, watch your step. Golden pocket, that sweet zone. Catch the retrace, let it be known. 0.5 and 0.618. Watch for the bounce, it's not too late.
Yeah, time it right.
Traders get scared when the price pull back, but that's just the market.